What happened after learning Vietnamese with AI for 1 year and 5 months? I've been learning Vietnamese for 17 months using AI with the language partners who learn Korean and English. I communicate with my language partners successfully, and then I met many language partners who learn Korean and also the and English. I also teach Korean and English when we are doing online language exchange. The most important thing is when we do online language exchange, we use AI. It's not like AI tools. It's but like contents or the text material from AI. First time I made the contents to study with my language partners, and at the first time, and my language partners didn't like using AI because the AI is not perfect, and then grammatically something wrong. So, but we use Zoom. So, and then to learn effectively and then easily, and then I use AI to get some words to the vocabulary and sentence to know about grammar and then conversation to improve the communication skills and stories to understand about the whole story and even pronunciation. We'll repeat and then read and repeat, and that's a basic pattern of doing online language exchange. So, and then this pattern we make some improve the pronunciation, getting confidence with the language partner together. So, and then this one is to use how I use AI for 17 months. First time, I just only got some contents, the material from AI. And then while I'm doing that, I use the Google document to write with my voice. It's very effective and faster than writing. And so, and then I use that. I also realized after coding my voice, and then there's no function, no paragraph, just only the typing, the randomly word by word. And so, and then in the end, I copied my what I wrote with my voice. And then I asked the AI to proofread with my contents, my voice diary, voice writing. Then AI successfully proofread my contents. Then I use that to improve something. Sometimes I use this as a material to do online language exchange as well. And also, while I'm doing that, and then I found out AI have been being improved in many categories. So also, I can access some information about many patterns of AI that gives us various contents. So, and then I asked the AI to make contents for me. So I asked the AI to make contents for me. Then and yeah, and then AI can give contents like with some big title, subtitle, and small titles. It's well categorized. Then it's easy to understand about with contents. Sometimes I mix the user that the material and then the proofreading version and then making content version, something like that. Nowadays, I use fellow AI to get some brainstorm chart and then PPT, the presentation. But now I don't use it yet with my for my language partners, but only I use it for my work. But what I'm doing using the AI and then in learning foreign languages, especially Vietnamese, and then I realized after I've been using AI for 17 months, then I also adopted, also use AI effectively in many ways in my life for my job, and then right, even I wrote AI to my blog sometimes. So and then nowadays I started with a workshop or something. If I may, I'm more for the water sports, and then I have a license about water sports instructors. And then I can make a lecture reference using AI. That is the benefit of AI. So, and then the conclusion, and then what happened after using AI for 17 months by doing online language exchange? Yeah, that is good. And then effectively, and then I can use this in my career. And then and also the even my language partner now make the content by themselves, by oneself, and using AI. So and then nowadays I don't use it. I don't make it content because my language partner make contents. Actually, I know that we know, and then we can be improved in active way, not passive way. So, and then that is a good promotion and the motivation, inspiration for my language partners who try to do use AI actively. So and then they can also effectively they can do it now. And then in the help of AI, and then I can improve much better than language skills. I hope so, but it's not the all. AI is not the all, and then there are so many things because and then to speak well, and then I should listen a lot. I should build vocabulary. One more thing, I can build vocabulary after writing, proofreading. I read it again with my subtitle in Vietnamese. It makes much more confident in vocabulary because I remember what I talked. So, and then when I read the subtitle or from my contents, then I can understand the vocabulary repeated, understand it much easier then. So, and then one strategy, many results. That is very important. Results, important results. That result is very important. Sometimes to make some pronunciation, it makes me difficult, but I can try again and again. Something like the erase the what I wrote and then read light again. It's a but I can speak it again, even wrong. The AI understand then what's my mistake and then what is correct. Because the AI is from the large language model, it's generative AI, generative language model, then it can do that, figure out what's wrong, what's correct. Sometimes it's very unique, and grammatically, AI will be perfect in many cases. And so, and then it's hopefully, um, in many cases, hopefully we can use that form of AI and then the result of AI. And so, and then I can use the contents. Yeah, that is what happens after learning Vietnamese with AI for 17 months. There you go. And now Now I talk about my topic using AI for 1 year and 5 months, and then four, four pages, not long. Copy. Voila. Okay. What happened after learning Vietnamese with AI for 17 months? For the past 17 months, I've been learning Vietnamese using AI, and language exchange in my journey started simply in AI generated content. But over time, I discovered countless ways to integrate AI into my language learning. But it completely transformed how I saw the speak and create. I'm starting out AI as a content provider. In the beginning, I used AI to generate content and material to serve with my language partner. First, my language department wasn't enthusiastic about it. They felt AI wasn't accurately made grammatical error, but I realized that when used creatively, AI could help in many effective ways. Vocabulary and sentences, I use AI to discover new words and sentence structures. In grammar and conversation, I asked the AI to explain grammar and create example conversation to improve my communication skill, storytelling, and pronunciation. We practice the stories together and repeat them, improve pronunciation. This basic pattern of using AI during online language exchange led to noticeable improvement in many confidence and speaking ability. Voice typing, AI proofreading. One of the most powerful combinations I discovered was using Google Docs and voice typing and then asking AI to read and structure my voice written content. I spoke fully into Google Docs and AI helped to correct the grammar, punctuation, and paragraphing. I asked AI to turn my spoken words into proper writing like a diary or story. Then reuse these modules for language exchange and self-study. This approach helped me write faster than typing and made me my content cleaner and more organized. Structuring learning titles, summaries, and brainstorming. AI also helped me structure my learning by creating big titles, subtitle, and categorized content, generating summaries and then visuals like a brainstorm chart and 50 slides, making it easier to review, remember, and share. And I use this not only for language exchange, but also for work, blog posts, and even water sports workshops, since I've been licensed to teach world activity. Personal growth and the department change. After 7 months, I've improved in many areas, speaking, writing, listening, grammar, and even teaching. And more importantly, my language department and even my department started using AI more actively. They now create their own material using AI and no longer rely solely on textbook. AI became our tool for active, not passive learning. And this shift has inspired many of my partners to take control of their own learning journey. It's a great promotion and motivation for others who were skeptical at first. E-learning strategy. Here are some of the most effective strategy I use with AI. Build vocabulary through routines. After speaking and book reading, I review the AI generated subtitle without me recognize vocabulary based on what I already said, which is much easier to remember. Repetition with purpose. When pronunciation is difficult, I erase and record. Even if I say long, and AI can show me the correct form and point out my mistake. Learn from AI's feedback. AI can identify mistakes, generate correct alternatives, and then explain them even creatively. Final thought, AI is not everything, but it's a powerful partner. I still read it, I listen a lot, and build vocabulary, and speak often, but with the AI, I found smarter, faster, more confident ways to do all of that. I hope this inspires more learners to actively use AI, not just as a tool, but as a learning partner with the constant effort and the smart strategies. AI can help anyone improve much faster than traditional method. Let me know if you want this version translated to cover now Vietnamese too. Okay. But not really.